What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about dealing with pain. Now, there's a lot of times you may be going through something in your life, a particular situation that you're trying to deal with some really bad pain. And in particular, this idea, this thought that is causing this pain is essentially running your life. And a lot of times, you may feel like you can't escape it. And you may feel like, essentially all hope is lost. You feel unmotivated to do anything. You feel, like you have no goals, no hopes, no dreams, and you're not really even sure how you're going to make it to the next day. And dealing with pain like this can be extremely hard. It's extremely life-changing. Depending whatever pain it is, it can be a variety of different things. It could be a divorce. It could be the death of a loved one. It could be, your health, something that is going to cause you a lot of pain and essentially reframe the way you've been living your life to this point. And a lot of times when you feel like you are unmotivated, when you feel like there is no hope, it could lead to some really dark places in life. But I want you to know that this is actually one of the best opportunities that you can have. And I'm not saying that to, demean anything that you're going through. And a lot of times it's hard to see what exactly is going on in life at that particular point. Right? Because the only thing you're actually thinking about is the situation that you're in, the pain that you're feeling. And a lot of times, when you're dealing with this pain, you have many different variety of emotions, right? You feel like you can swing up and down quite easily, or you feel like, there's so much anger in there, or there's so much frustration. And a lot of times this, constrains our thoughts, our thinking, and progressing in life. Like, we put everything on hold to deal with this pain. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't quite know how to deal with that. In dealing with pain, understanding that it can be a great driver, it can be a great motivator, but you have to allow yourself to deal with the emotions that are currently going on, and realize that whatever happened, whether events that you have chosen led up to this pain, or perhaps it's just some random event that's happened in life that's created this pain in your life, but use that as a motivator and realize that this is the time, this is the prime opportunity for you to use that to motivate you for something positive that you can bring into your life. Now, whatever that is, whether that's a possibly new relationship, whether that's possibly a new job, maybe you create a business, maybe you write a book. There's many different things out there that can help you focus that energy into a more positive light. Because a lot of times, pain can make us want to drown that sorrow, right? And by what I mean by that is you can either embrace the pain and use it in a positive light, or embrace that pain and use it negative and just continue to tumble and spiral down this tunnel of negativity, right? And that's probably the last thing you want to hear, but it's easier to fall into that negative light. It's easier to choose those things that will help us try to forget, when a lot of times it amplifies those things, that situation, right? And cause us to continue going down this route that, allows us to keep feeling numb because we don't want to face what is going on in our life. Where if we can, face it, gives ourselves some time to face those things, and, start using that anger and that frustration in a more positive outlet. And use that as a great motivator to allow yourself to gain some steam and something positive, and bring that positivity back into your life, to fill that essential void, right, from that pain and from that situation that you have essentially been given, right? And for myself, right, like I've had a lot of pain going in my life, starting in my life, and I created a bunch of different positive outlets, right? I kept my health in check. I've, starting a business, writing a book, and doing all these different things, positive things in my life that have helped pull me through. Because there was a point when I didn't know how I was going to proceed, or how there would be a brighter day when you lose hope and when you feel like it's extremely dark. And pulling that positivity will help pull you through the situation. It'll help you focus as opposed to dwell on that thought and the idea. But my biggest thing is to, when you're going down this journey, when you're looking for that positive thing, find one positive thing first and focus all your energy and effort on that one thing. And you'll realize that by doing that, right, you'll still have the anger and the frustration, but it's a great motivator to push you, to drive you to want to do those things that maybe you've always wanted to do, and bring it into your life. And you realize that once you focus on that, that you start getting better at whatever that thing was that you wanted, and you start actually really enjoying that thing that maybe you've left on the back burner for so long, and creating this new lifestyle because you've reframed that bad energy, that what initially was bad energy, into a good energy. And you start focusing all your time and effort on that. And the days where you feel you don't like, maybe it's you're trying to get healthy again, you don't feel like going to the gym, you remember that feeling, that emotion of the frustration and the anger that you've had for whatever situation, whatever pain was brought into your life, and you use that. And you use that pain to push you, to drive you to get up earlier in the morning, to go work out, and to perhaps get up early in the morning and start writing that book, or get up, or stay up late and concentrate on that book or that business or whatever it may be, and make it a priority in your life because you need that positive outlook in your life at this particular moment. And it's extremely beneficial to do that. It will help you. It will give you guidance through whatever you're going through. And it doesn't matter what you're going through. I've noticed that there are some basics here that, whatever situation you're in, all the different negative events that have occurred in my life over the past couple of years, I've noticed that has given me a lot of negative energy, right? But I can transfer that negative energy into a positive outlet, and it's improved my life. I've become a better person for it. I'm coming out of it, and I'm transforming into this person that I've always wanted to be, right? Like I've been, the things that I was curious about, the things that I've wanted to do, I'm starting to do, and use that to pull me through, to focus. Because a lot of times you'll realize that it is hard to focus on anything that is not that negative light. But if you have that one positive thing in your life, you put all that energy, and a lot of times, you'll be so frustrated of the situation that, you'll drive longer and harder into that positive thing, that positive outlook than you've ever done before. And you'll find that, by doing so, it will keep your mind focused on that thing, and, allow time to pass so that whatever this negative thing is, will slowly, taper off. That's not saying just to completely ignore that negative thing. Yes, you should be, giving time to that negative thing and facing that noise and allowing yourself to go through the emotions, right? Because there was always emotions when there's a big event going on, and you need to be also doing some deep work, and it's going to be hard work. But know, if you have that positive thing in your life, you can focus. When those days it gets really hard, know that motivation, that anger, that frustration, you can take it out on that positive thing and use that to propel you to a better life, right? Now, life will be forever changed for whatever event that is, whatever painful event that was, but you'll adjust to it. You'll get better, and you'll have this, whatever this positive thing is in your life, because of the fact that you did the right thing and you started focusing on something positive in your life, about bringing something positive from the negativity that's been in your life, that you're going to replace it with something positive, and take little steps. Don't think whatever that thing is, that positive thing that you want to incorporate in your life, is such a grandiose thing that you can't reach it, right? Break it down into smaller steps. What can you do to essentially make your way up to that bigger thing? And just take those steps. Just do it today. You know, don't push it off to say, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. No, do it today. Because if you do it right now, you'll start the process. And it's by starting that process that will continue to push you and motivate you and use that negative pain to propel you to a better life, incorporating more positivity in your life. What is lacking at the current moment. And again, I have been through a lot of negativity and am using positive outlets to help pull me through to a more positive experience in life, as opposed to all the negativity. And I've always felt that these negative events in our life are opportunity to take advantage of, because you have that driver, you have that motivation that's in there that will essentially light the fire under your butt to push you to those things that you've always wanted to do. And then you'll come out in the end a much stronger, better person, and have that positive thing that you've always wanted and you desired, and you have, you know, this ambition for this whole time in your life that maybe you've neglected, or maybe you've always wanted to do but never have. And so this is why embracing pain is extremely important and can allow you to get achieve those things in your life you've always wanted. So just remember that pain is not a bad thing. It is opportunity knocking, and it's knocking hard. It may not seem that way now, but just do the things that I'm asking you to do here, and find that positive thing, and you'll find that you'll make it out of this okay. You'll be driven to incorporate this in your life, and you'll be a much stronger, better person after this.